can check on my own channel. Oh, am I live now? Yes, I think I'm live. Okay, hello everyone. I believe I'm live. So comment if you can hear / see me. I'm still getting a little bit set up, so I'll be running back and forth getting my painting items. But yeah, I'll be ready to go by 10, hopefully. But yeah, so you guys stick around. Oh, maybe I should leave a message in the chat. Oh, I just thought maybe that keyboard's very loud. Okay, I'm just gonna go hide my face. Thanks, Alex. It hasn't technically started yet. It starts at 10, but thank you for your support. Okay, I'm here, finally. I'm still getting set up a little bit, but now you guys can see me again. But hello everyone who's there. Michael, Alex, Ben, Kev, John, Owen. Yeah, I'm still gonna be moving a few different things. But yeah, let me know how I'm doing. The first 10 minutes are gonna be a bit weird, but we're gonna get there, so it's gonna be okay. I'm trying not to make loud noises. Yeah, I really wish there was a way, because this is my first time using this dual camera software, and there's no way to test it. So I was trying to just jump in to see if I could see what it looked like, and yeah, I was just like, oh, you're live, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want to be live yet, but sorry, that's loud. do let me know, guys, if the sound is too quiet or too loud, because I can adjust it a little bit. I do know how to do that part. Okay, where are we sitting? Got my paints, got my things. Okay, how's that distance? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I might though. Okay, I might just play with the settings on my microphone. Oh, no, wait, it's already on the correct setting, so that's okay. Let me just move that very gently. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've got my camera, I've got my microphone, I've got my laptop. It's very exciting. There's a lot of things. And I've got my glass of wine because it's 10 p.m. here, so that's allowed. So, hi everyone, welcome. I guess we're still 5 minutes away, but I guess I'll just talk a little bit about what I was gonna do. So yeah, you know that I'm painting today, so I kind of made up some rough sketches of what I vaguely want to do today, because I really like painting birds, and a lot of the times I end up painting birds, but normally they're close up, and so I wanted to do one with them further away, I guess. I saw something similar to this, and I thought I would add birds. And also, in the spirit of Bob Ross, he always has happy little birds, and he always has happy little clouds, so I included birds and clouds. But yeah, here are the three. Maybe you guys can, oh gosh, okay, oh, there we go. Maybe you guys can comment on which, oh, I just realized I don't have any happy trees. Thorson, would you be okay with a happy telephone pole instead? I feel like that's close enough. But yeah, here's the three vague designs I have. So the background's all gonna be the same. Kind of like German flag sunset. But yeah, you guys comment on if you like the first one or the second one or the third one. Yeah, exactly, the pole was a tree, so it should count. But anyways, that's what we're aiming for today. I would like to remind everyone that I am not a professional painter, so the point of this is not to create a good painting. We're just here to have fun. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that you feel safe and loved here. And Ben, why did you have to call it a dead tree? That makes it sound sad. Okay, so we are going to start with doing a base of white, or as Bob Ross would say, liquid white. Oh wait, that was British. Bob Ross isn't British. I don't know why I did that. But this was actually the biggest problem I had when I was trying to do a Bob Ross roleplay. Is in case you guys don't know about art, Bob Ross normally works with oils, like oil paints, which I've only ever worked with acrylics, and the upside and downside is that acrylics dry a lot faster. So if you want to do something where you have to wait for it to dry, it's good to use acrylics. but Bob Ross uses a lot of techniques with liquid white. I can't even think of it in his voice now, but basically the canvas is usually wet when he starts, and so then when he does his little strokes, it all kind of blends together. Wet on wet. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for giving me these terms, but yeah, I might bend the microphone closer to the canvas at some point. Actually, let me do that a little bit now. I always want to be super delicate with the microphone, because okay, now it should still pick up my voice, but can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can. And no, John, I did not have a Bob Ross wig. I was actually thinking, because my hair is really curly, this is actually, I straightened it today and it's still curly, so I kind of have Bob Ross hair all by. Okay, I should stop talking and I should start painting, because that's why we're here. But okay, so yeah, you can still see that on camera. So okay, maybe I should pour oh, there we go. Okay, so now I've put water in with the white paint, and that is what we call liquid white. You can buy something called liquid white, but like I said, we're not trying to make a very expensive, nice painting, so I'm just mixing water and paint. This is a very low budget production here. And we're just gonna smear this all over. Or actually, maybe I'll just do the top half, because like I said, it'll probably dry by the time I get to it. So yeah, maybe I'll just do a quarter, and then I'll see how I'm doing. At the top, it won't matter too much, since it is going to be fairly blackish, but it'll matter a lot more down here. I should have mixed my colors first. Oh no, I already painted my hand. I feel like that's gonna happen a lot. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for black, and I am looking for dark red. What have I got? This one looks nice. Oh wait, this one might be the purple one. Is this the purple one? No, I like that one. Okay. This is normally how I paint, by the way. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I just like, oh, this is a nice color. Let's put it on. Oh, hi Jules. Thanks for coming. Okay, now one thing. Oh, there's one of the buses that I always edit out, so you guys can hear that now. But yeah, one thing, if you're not a painter, is that black paint is very, very strong, so you want to be careful with the black paint. Okay, I'm going to see how this comes out. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so now, hopefully, because we've put on this wet white stuff, it should blend down. Oh, that's looking a lot more purple than I thought it would be. Okay, so now see, it should get lighter as we go down. This is the Bob Ross technique right here. He goes like, oh, look how easy it is. You don't have to do anything. Just let the paint work for you. But like I said, it works better with oils than with acrylics. But It's okay. I've got some purple. Oh shoot. This is the brush I was using for white. Now I need another brush. Okay, this is gonna be my white brush now. Let's get some white over here. I was thinking though today, the one thing I don't have that's Bob Rossi is I don't have a good pole that I can whack the brushes off when I'm drying them. Because if anyone remembers the classic Bob Ross things, he would always be like, now let's dry this brush by giving it a good whack. And then he would go like, pop, 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 pop. And that was always my favorite part, but I don't have anything that I can do that to, and I also don't want to have paint flying all over the place. But yeah, I wanted to ask you guys if you guys are into art. Do you guys do your own art? And if so, what kind of stuff do you do? Like, do you do painting? Do you do sculptures? Do you do sketching? Owen said he does drawing, which, yeah, I don't know why, but I was always really bad at drawing. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. I've always been really bad at drawing, but then I just decided to paint one day, and I actually wasn't that mad at it. So, yeah. You know, I know we weren't aiming for purple or kind of a pinky, but I'm not too mad at this color. I think this is looking pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna mix my next color before we go on, and I want a more, maybe I don't even need to mix it. I want a more red. Ooh, maybe burnt sienna. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, you should try picking up oil painting if you want. I mean, acrylic is technically easier compared to, or that's what most people say who are new, but I feel like art is always a lot easier than you think it is. And yeah, I mean, you don't need to make anything great, you just need to try. Yeah, slow and meticulous is the opposite of how I paint. Oh, that was a lot of red. See, that's how I paint. You know what? A good description of how I paint is like how Julia Child cooks. Like, she'll be like, oh, I missed this stuff, but that still works, so let's this is a terrible Julia Child accent, but I'm really bad with accents, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. If you do oil painting, you do need ventilation. And that's nice that you do art at school. I always loved doing art in school. It's one of my favorite classes, along with drama. Okay, so now we're going to add in this red with burnt sienna. I have no idea how this is going to go, so we're just going to see what happens, and, you know, if we don't like it, we just paint over it. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're going to blend it up a little bit, and then we're going to blend it down into the white. Okay, again, not mad at it. I feel like this is definitely a little bit more pinkier than I wanted, but yeah, not the end of the world. Where's the burnt sienna? Maybe I can just add some burnt sienna. Ugh. I feel like I don't have a good system yet for everything, but I think we'll get there. Okay, maybe that was too much burnt sienna. Let's see how this goes. Okay, yeah, that made it a little bit less pink, not too much. Okay, it's looking like little girly kind of bubblegum pink, but again, I'm not mad at it because I think especially what we can do even as it's drying is add some more brown to the edge here, because it's okay if like the outside is a bit darker, because then it makes it look more like a perspective piece, I guess. Oh, Freddie Mercury, too soon. Actually, one thing I just saw was Freddie Mercury had done the opening ceremony to the Barcelona Olympics like a bajillion years ago, and I found it funny because he sang the whole song in English and I thought it was so funny that, like, I know he's an English speaker, but I found it funny that they got someone to sing in English for the Barcelona Olympics. Like, he could have sang a bit in English, but it was the whole song in English. Okay, next side. Did I do white? No, I didn't. Oh, I just painted my microphone a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. But that's another nice thing about acrylics, is it's water soluble. So if you make a mistake or you get paint on something, you can usually just get it out with a little bit of water and it's fine. Okay, gotta go back there. Okay, actually I'm gonna add in some more burnt sienna before I do this one, which it might make this side a bit more brown, but I think if I just add a little bit, it should be fine. Yeah, I try not to judge myself with painting anymore. I try to market that if I enjoyed the process, then I still consider it a success, I guess. Yeah, I think the hardest thing is when I have a painting I've been wanting to do for a long time, and like I can see it in my head, but I mean I can't see it in my head, but I just can't get it. Like I have a feeling for the painting, but I just can't get it out on the canvas. Oh, hi Viva, how you doing? I could also paint my microphone as well, but anyways, since I mentioned that I can't imagine things, maybe you guys would find it interesting to know that I have a brain condition called aphantasia, which you can Google it, but it means that I can't imagine things at all. So I didn't even know I was different until a couple years ago. I thought when people said imagine a beach or imagine sheep jumping over your head, they were just speaking metaphorically. But apparently you guys can imagine things, and yeah, I can't do that, so I wish I could. It sounds great, but I don't imagine things. The only way I can describe it is I like see words, but I don't see words. I like think the words. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but basically that. But yeah, so that's an interesting fact about me. And yeah, FIFA, I'm doing well. I've been a bit busy with a lot of things, as always. Oh, which I should mention. Let me get my colors and then I'll mention that. Whee! Maybe a bit more. No, I'll save it. You can always add more color, but you can't take it back up. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. Again. So the thing that I've been mostly busy with, I've mentioned it before about a month ago, but there's an app that is coming out that I was a beta tester for, and it is for one-on-one ASMR sessions. So yeah, I was beta testing for a couple of months. We did a bunch of trial sessions and basically made sure the app was working how we thought it would. But it is ready to go now. They've fixed out all the bugs for the most part. There's still a couple small bugs. But yeah, it is basically ready to go, and the app is releasing next Wednesday, which is really exciting. So I've been, preparing for that and helping them with some last minute stuff. But yeah, so basically starting next Wednesday, I'll be doing one-on-one private ASMR sessions. I don't know how much I'm going to charge yet, because basically I'm waiting to see what everyone else is, to see what I should charge. But yeah, I will make a community post about that soon. Also, I just realized I ran out of white. There's too many things going on. Okay, put that down there very gently. Oh, actually, I don't need. Well, I do need this in a second. But yeah, so that's starting on Wednesday. I'll make a community post about it with all the details. But yeah, feel free to message me if you have any questions. Or if you're an artist and you're interested in doing one-on-one sessions, then you can shoot me a message as well. Because yeah, it seems like it'll be a really cool experience, and I had a lot of fun while I was doing it. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit busy for a little while I figure out how to balance that with my YouTube and my day job and everything else, but that'll be good. And yes, FIFA, I'm also excited for the summer holidays. I haven't made too many plans yet, but my really good friend from Canada is going to come and visit me here in Spain, so that's probably what I'm most excited about. But that won't be until August, so I've got a little bit of time until that. But yeah, it's exciting that your Canadian family is coming to visit you. What is everyone else doing for the summer? Does everyone have summer plans or anything they're looking to do? Looks a bit darker. I wanted this one to be more orangey. I might have to go over it with some orange. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, Ben, no plans. But that doesn't mean you can't have plans, right? You can still do stuff. Okay, how do I get orange without I'm gonna have to put these down. Orange. Orange, you glad to meet me? I'm gonna need more than that. Ah, yeah, I'm probably gonna have a lot of work in the summer as well, but that's okay. Oh, you're moving to a village. You know, that actually sounds really nice right about now, because especially with how much working online everyone is doing, I feel like it would be an easier time to move into the countryside instead of the city, because I mean, I like living in a big city sometimes, but yeah, I think I don't want to live in a big city forever. And why do you want to get back to Texas? Is there, or are there more jobs there, or specific jobs that you want, or you just miss Texas? Okay, I'm liking this orange so far. I feel like it's making it look a bit more sunsetty. Okay, last we need some yellow. Sorry, that was quite loud, wasn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try some yellowy orange, and then we will try to fade that into, I don't think any of these names are in English. Oh, I got more paint on my hand. Okay, what do we got? We have primary yellow and yellow lemon yellow. Sorry. I feel like that scares me every single time. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with primary yellow. I'm gonna make an executive decision. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Michael. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I can understand wanting to get back, although Washington State is a nice place. Although I've only been to Seattle, that's the only place I know of Washington State. Okay. Okay, so there's kind of this almost yellowy, almost orange. I'm gonna try to blend that and then do yellow. Let's blend this up into the pink. Okay, that looks nice. Liking that, I'm liking that. Now let's go into the yellow. This is what I always do as well. I never clean my brush. I just dip it in and hope for the best. I mean, I do clean my brush. Oh no, I got too much pink on the bottom. Ah, see, that's what you get for not cleaning your brush. There's my karma right there. Oh well, it still looks fine. It looks fine. Oh yeah, I'm sorry you can't be with your son then. I feel like that's one of the worst things. But hopefully you'll be able to see him soon. Aw, thanks, Ben. It is a happy accident. Oh, I guess you guys can't see the very bottom corner of the canvas. One moment, let me reorganize. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of what you expect. Nothing different. Also, that's nice that you're baking while watching. I haven't done baking in a very long time. But again, my baking is very similar to how I paint. I don't have any measuring cups or measuring spoons. I just kind of estimate and throw stuff into a bowl and hope it turns out. Okay, let's get this blended up and blend it down. So maybe it's best that it's done yellow. Let's get some more yellow over here. Okay, we've got a nice base. I feel like the top part is looking a little bit streaky. I kind of want to add some black, but I feel like that's dangerous because black can become overpowering very quickly. Okay, I'm gonna make up a new color here. Put that there. I'm finally gonna clean this brush, I think. Hi Justin, welcome aboard. Nice to have you. And yeah, Alex, I hope you can see your daughter as well. I know I don't have any kids of my own, but I know my parents really want to see me because I think it's been 2 years now since I've been in Canada, so it's been quite a while. Ooh, do I want to add blue to the top? Just a little bit of blue. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna add some blue. It's just how exciting. Oh, this is lighter than I thought it was gonna be. The darkest blue I have, though. Oh no, this is the blue that's very shiny. I don't know if I want this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have conviction. Okay, I'm gonna have blue. I'm gonna add the littlest dot of black. Oh, she's in the navy. Yeah, and I had a friend who was in the Navy, and it was really, really hard to ever see him. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this, which I don't know how well this is gonna pour, so this might go everywhere. Can you, oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Wait, oh, that was a lot of water. Okay, now, let's wash off this blue. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this is how I clean my brushes, by the way. I just wipe them on a piece of cardboard. And there's still a little bit of orange on there. Oh, thanks, Owen. Okay, this is mostly clean. Oh, where's the camera? Okay, it's mostly clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump out some of this water first of all, because it's too much. And it's still too much. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, see, I don't even know if this is a technique. I'm just trying it. I'm gonna add the smallest bit of black to this little blue water. Okay, that looks kind of like what I wanted. I might actually add a little bit more black. But black is very powerful. Oh, I should be talking to the microphone over here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, I don't know if I like it. Okay. It's too late. Oh, I kinda like it. Okay, I've changed my mind. Need less of it, I think. I think there's just too much water still. I think the canvas might be too wet for this, but we're going with it anyways. Yeah, let's just do a little dusting. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like how that looked, but I also think it's too wet. So instead I want to fill in this area because it's still a bit white. So I'm gonna put in, why is this called, okay, wait, where's the camera? Oh, I don't, this is called Permanent Blue Violet. Why is it called permanent? I mean, it's acrylic, so it's not really permanent, but it's just weird. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Now let's add some of this and see what happens. Oh, that might be too dark. Let's add some. I'm gonna add some water to that. Just a little touch. Okay, I'm just gonna wet the brush. I don't know what I'm doing, but oh, okay, there. The water's helping. See again? I don't know what I'm doing, but we're all learning together. Oh no, I got some water on the canvas. No, disaster. Oh my goodness, what just happened? This is what happens when you don't have a plan, guys. This happens. Okay, you know what? We're gonna make that a cloud later. That's gonna be a cloud. It's just a happy little cloud. That's all that's gonna be. Oh gosh, oh golly gee. Okay, well, while this is drying a couple of seconds, and while I guess I have to do the clouds next, so I'll mix that. But I wanted to ask you guys if you had any video suggestions for me in the future, or was there anything that I've done recently that you enjoyed and you would like to see again, or yeah, anything like that. Is there anything you would like to request of me? Because I'm always open to ideas. But oh, sorry, maybe that was loud. Was that too loud? Sorry, I was tapping on the table. I need to do clouds. What do clouds look like in a sunset? 1 second, I'm just gonna Google sunset clouds. Oh gosh, I don't know, okay. Okay, so I kinda need a light gray and they're kind of pinky towards the bottom. Okay. So where did I put my white? Oh, I'm glad that you like the tapping. Actually, can I hear myself? Oh yeah, I just thought I couldn't hear myself on my headphones, but I can. Maybe I'll do some more tapping then. What was I doing? Okay, well, white. But yeah, I could definitely do more videos like this. For some variety though, I was also trying to think of different things I could do if this went well, I guess. And yeah, one of the things I was thinking, what am I looking for? I don't want that brush, but I can't use that brush. Okay, this brush. But one of the things I was thinking was I could like make a Lego set, because I was in a store and looking at some Lego the other day, and yeah, I was thinking that Lego's always very satisfying to me. Like, it's very methodical, kind of like a cross stitch, but yeah, I feel like Lego could be an interesting thing. Ooh, Spanish lesson, that would actually be a really good one. Ooh, Ben, you'll be happy to, oh, well, it's not gonna come out for like 2 weeks because I haven't filmed the second part yet, but I'm gonna do a writing video with, because this, here, I'll pull it out 1 second. I don't want to make too much noise, but this computer has a mechanical keyboard and it's very, very loud. So I'm gonna, warning, oh wait, I don't want to accidentally do something. Okay. So that's the clicky clack. It's very mechanical, very clicky. But yeah, I recorded half of it with just wearing nail polish, and I was gonna do a second half with like the fake press-on nails. I don't know if those will work because I haven't done it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna try that at some point. What am I doing? Okay, now I'm just tapping on a keyboard in a painting video. But yeah, if you guys like this, I can definitely do more painting as well, or just artsy things, because I always like artsy crafts. one thing I was thinking I could do was painting some magic cards, because I've always liked doing that, like extending the art, and those are pretty easy. It takes like an hour to do one card, so that could be a fun live stream. Jules, I knew you were gonna love the keyboard. Oh, I didn't mix enough of this paint. Okay, that's okay. Okay, now we're gonna make a cloud over this hole that I accidentally made. So I'm just gonna do a little, just go around, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making a cloud. Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. I like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna that way. A little wispy. Oh, and then Bob Ross always goes over it with a dry brush, I think. Oh, what's the thing he says? He says 2 hairs and a prayer. As in, like, the gentlest pressure, like the pressure of 2 hairs. Okay, so let's... Okay, so 2... I feel like it's not gonna work the same because it's acrylic, but... Yeah, I don't think that did anything, but we tried. Okay. Okay, well guys, we've got our first happy little cloud. I'm gonna go over it after with some pinky things, but happy little cloud number 1 accomplished. I would like to do 2 more because things always look better in odd numbers. So if you do 2, it looks weird. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I learned that in culinary school, actually, for food plating. I mean, those ones I did look pretty nice, but I feel like that's too low. Or maybe I can do it a bit over here. No, because then that's gonna go over into... Okay, no, I'm gonna do a small one here. That's what I've decided. I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. This one's not gonna be as big as the other one. This one's just a little mini guy. Okay, perfect. Well, maybe we should do 5 then, because we've got this little guy. Oh yeah, I know. I have a writing friend, and sometimes she writes on a real typewriter. She says it helps her inspiration, and it is very loud. That's true. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here for the cloud, but I want to fill in this hole first. Is this brush? Just get a little bit of purple. Also, I wish I could ask for your guys, like, immediate feedback. Like, if I could be like, how do you guys feel about having a cloud right there? But because of the delay, I feel like by the time the video goes through and then you guys answer, I'll already be painting the next thing. But if you guys have any opinions, feel free to share. Even if they come through too late, I'm still happy to hear your opinions, because this is all of our painting. It kind of looks too purple. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I need more blue in this corner. Now it's very blue. A little bit. Yeah, get that bit. Oh, that was a lot of blue. Is that too much? No, it was okay. Okay. don't know why, but I feel like the purpley blue is a lot more streaky. I mean, it doesn't look as streaky up there. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this very wet. Get out all the blue. Okay, and let's go. Yeah, okay, let's fill in this. Oh, that's okay that you're a little bit late, Alexis. That's fine. We're still hanging out. There's still lots to do. Ugh, look at Ben with his science over here. Okay, we're just gonna make some little purple splotches. That's okay. We're gonna... Okay, how do we feel about that? Okay. I hope you made enough brownies to share, Alex, because now I'm hungry for brownies. Okay, what am I doing? This goes back in the water. Yeah, okay. This is my cloud brush. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna put a cloud here. Which one was my cloud? The white one, obviously. Okay. Da, 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 da. I feel like Bob Ross does this a lot, where he just like stabs his painting. Okay. Do I want to do? Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, I like that. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I need a smaller brush. Circular. Let's see what I've got here. This one. I feel like I also had one other piece of news, but now I'm forgetting what it is. Also, my hair looks silly. What was my other piece of news? Maybe it'll come back to me. Okay, now we need to do some pinky highlights for the clouds. So I need some white and some red because that makes pink. Oh my god, red is the hardest color to choose because there's like 6 of them. I'm gonna go with this one that I can't even pronounce, but oh, I remembered the thing I was gonna say. So it is going to be my 100th video in a couple of videos, I think. I forget exactly how many, but I think I had mentioned it before, but basically I found some old videos, because I had tried to start an ASMR channel. Oh, I need more white here first. But I had tried to start an ASMR channel 2.5 years ago, and I didn't end up going through with it. I didn't really like what I had made, because it was just with like my old laptop. Like, I don't think I was even using that speaker or the microphone of a headphone. I think I was literally just talking into my laptop. And yeah, so I never released them. I just was kind of like, I don't think this is for me. I don't want to buy fancy equipment to maybe not do anything, and I don't like how I sound with just the microphone, so whatever. But I found those, so for my 100th video I'm going to be releasing those. I think it should be this week, maybe Thursday. But yeah, I'm really excited for that because it's really funny to watch. Yeah, I don't know, just like watch me not know what I'm doing, and just doing random things, which I feel like I still do now. But yeah, I hope you guys will like that. I think it'll be really interesting, especially since I don't do much lo-fi stuff, so it'll be very lo-fi, very, very lo-fi, if you're into that. Also, that was the funniest part to me. At the end of one of the videos, I had only been filming for like 6 minutes, and I was like, how am I supposed to do anything for 10 minutes? I don't understand. And now I'm making videos for like 45, 50 minutes sometimes, so that's funny that I didn't think I would be able to have enough content for 10 minutes, and then here I am. Okay, so I felt like I needed more white on the clouds, so I did that. They were kind of drawing a bit too dark, but if you can see, oh, you can't really see. Okay, this is a little dry. Okay, I can't pick it up. But I had tried to add some pink highlights, but it's looking too pink. So maybe I'll add some orange, and then I'll try doing the highlights again. Oh yeah, I heard that red paint used to be found from a spider that used to make its nest on the tequila plant. I heard that. That's not a scientific fact. I'm not claiming it is. I'm just claiming I heard it somewhere. Obviously not the only place to get red paint, but I heard that it used to be a place to get red paint, at least in, Central America before paint was a thing. This still looks really pink. I feel like this painting is just Maple's struggles with things being too pink. Not that pink looks bad, but there is a lot of pink. Okay, I like that hue, but now I need more white. Okay, and then after this we will finally get on to the black. Okay, and oh yeah, I like that a lot better. I feel like it's very clear that do I want more yellow? I have some reference pictures over here, which is what I keep looking at. Okay, I feel like you guys can't really even see that, but I feel like, oh wait, I have some yellow. I'm gonna add yellow. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, next question I'm curious to know is, what is everyone's favorite color? Because I feel like some people always have very surprising answers. My favorite color, if anyone is wondering, is bright red. I don't like how this is looking. I'm gonna go over it with more white. Like old Coca-Cola memorabilia. But yeah, I really like fire truck red. Oh, I remember hearing about that, about mixing his bodily fluid to make like weird yellow. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like no color is worth that. Okay, don't really like how this is coming out, but if you add white back on top, then it looks better, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna blend in this little highlight bit. Yeah, that'll look good. We'll see how that dries. Oh, and then I also should ask, obviously, if you guys have any questions for me. Not necessarily about art or painting or even ASMR. If you have any regular questions, obviously I might not answer some of them, but you're always more than welcome to ask. Oh, this just looks like the same color. I feel like that didn't do anything. And some white on top of that. Blendy, 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 blendy. Ground up mummy remains. Boy. Oh yeah, I was gonna do some upper low lights to make them look more like dark sky clouds, but oh, I forgot to make it there. It looks like there's a lot of green. Okay, so people like green in this audience. Okay. Well, I'm sorry there's no green in this painting. Oh, sorry. Okay, I would like to add some lowlights. I'm very afraid I'm gonna ruin the clouds though. So, how am I gonna do this? Okay, clean my brush first of all. I don't have anything to thwack it against. Ooh. Okay, I don't need my white brush. I can go there. I kind of want this dark blue, but I don't want it so dark. I don't know, some of the reference pictures are very dark, but I feel like it might look really silly. Okay, maybe I'm gonna put some blue and add some white into it and see how I feel about that. But to answer where I live, currently I live in Spain, in España, where I've been for about a year and a half. My hand is very, very covered in paint. Originally I'm from Canada, hence the maple, but I've also lived in some other countries. So I've lived in New Zealand for a couple of years. I lived in Australia for a year, and I lived in England for a couple of months. I don't know if you guys count that as living, but yeah, I was there for a little bit. I don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna add this and then I'm gonna blend it with more white. This isn't how it's gonna look in the end, but just trust me. I mean, I don't trust myself really for this, but this is what we're doing. Okay, I don't know, should I add water with this brush or should I how I feel about that. Okay, let's add some more white. Okay, that looks okay. okay. I feel like I need some white that's dry. Oh my gosh. And to answer your second question about what else do I like doing besides ASMR, gosh, lots of things. I really like cooking. I actually went to culinary school. I used to be a cook for a while. Yeah, so I still like cooking at home. I don't like cooking in restaurants anymore. It's very stressful. I had moved more towards front of house by the end of it, like serving, but I don't know how I feel about this cloud anymore. I mean, it's still a happy little cloud, but a little orange added to the blue will darken it. Okay, let's try. Oh, I have some. Let's try adding a little bit of orange. But yeah, so I enjoy cooking. What else do I enjoy? I really enjoy snowboarding, which again, another one of my jobs. I worked at a lot of ski hills. I was a snowboard instructor for a very short time, not a long time. Usually I worked in the restaurants at the ski hills, like as a restaurant manager. Maybe if I add some water. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna add lots of water. But yeah, so I really, really love snowboarding. I went last year for the first time in like 3 years, which I was actually a little bit nervous about because the last time I had gone I had had a big concussion, but it was okay. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm just going to go over it with more white at the end, so it'll be fine. Here we go, just a little blue. Some little blue there. But yeah, snowboarding. I really like snowboarding. I really like video games. Zelda is my favorite, most likely. I have a tattoo from Zelda, actually. And anything Nintendo, normally, I enjoy. So yeah, like Zelda, Mario, anything like that. And a few computer games, but I was mostly a Nintendo kind of person. Okay, this is just gonna be a happy little abstract cloud. Yeah, it sounds like I've done many, many things in my life, but they all happened at approximately the same time. I mean, okay, well, I can share the first time I moved away from Canada, it was to New Zealand, and basically I had gotten burnt out of my kitchen job, and yeah, I came home one day and I was really, really grumpy, and I was like, I never want to work in cooking ever again. And I saw an ad on the internet for working holiday visas, and yeah, I don't know why, I just like applied for one on a whim. I was like, oh, New Zealand is where they have Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna apply for a visa, because I was thinking like to me visas were a big deal, and it would take, you know, like months to get approved, and then once you got the visa you had a year to enter the country, so I wouldn't have to like leave right away. So I was kind of like, oh, I'll apply for this, and then if I still want it in a couple months, then I'll make plans. Like, the visa was only $100 Canadian, so it wasn't that expensive. And then literally like 2 days later, I got accepted for the visa, and I kind of called up my parents, and I was like, I think I'm moving to New Zealand. So yeah, it was not like an accident that I moved, but it was very unplanned, I guess. Okay, these clouds are looking better, and I think once they completely dry, I'm gonna add another layer of white on top so they look more 3D. So they may look a little bit silly now, but we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, they look really bright in the, I don't know why I went to go look at the camera, but they're less bright on the canvas. It's just kind of shiny. Okay, what have I missed? Ooh, your Canadian family was on vacation. Can I guess where they were? I mean, not knowing anything about them, I would guess Spain, if that's why you're bringing it up, but I don't know. Where were they? Yes, working in a kitchen is very brutal. If you have a good team, then, you know, it can be a lot of fun, but yeah, even if you have a really good team, sometimes it's not enough, and it's very, very stressful. Also, I agree with you about cooking is stressful for when you live alone, because when I first moved away from home, I had just finished culinary school, and, you know, so I wanted to make really nice food every single day, and I would make very nice, like, you know, like 2-course meals with a dessert sometimes, and it was very nice. But then when you sit down at a table and there's no one there to share it with you, it's just not the same. Okay, I am adding in, I think we're moving on to the black phase finally. So I think this is the brush I want for black. Oh, okay, don't take that. What do I want for black? This one, that one's a bit chunky. This one. 1 second. I'll show you, I'll take a break and show you my damage. This is my, oh, how do I get that in the frame better? This is my mixing palette so far, which is pretty usual. And you know, this hand is pretty good, only a couple of little things, but I've got a lot of paint on this one. Oh yeah, when my parents reacted to me moving to New Zealand, it was very out of the blue. They didn't even know I wanted to move, and I had not just moved to Toronto, but I'd moved to Toronto maybe a year and a half beforehand. And yeah, I just kind of called them up and I was like, oh, I'm moving to New Zealand. They were like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I feel like I mean, obviously we eat food to survive, but I do feel like one of the best parts about food is sharing it with other people, and yeah, knowing that you made something that they enjoy, and yeah, it's just not the same. Okay, we are going to add in the pole now. So I'm thinking the pole should go here, like just to the left of this cloud. So I might make some little oh, do I have something straight? Yes. What should I use? Okay, I'm gonna use my little book Okay, what looks approximately straight? Ooh. Okay, there we go. We're measuring now. This is very official. Okay. I'm gonna do a little tick. Little tick. Little tick. Oh, how tall do I want this to go? Fairly tall. Okay. Let's go all the way up there for now. Okay, so we've now put our black on the canvas. It's too late to go back, so yeah, I hope I don't get it in my hair, although it does come out fairly easily, like I said. Oh, it's bending a little bit to the left. Maybe I should have actually, oh my gosh, this corner is still not dry. Maybe I should have actually measured it out. You know what, it's okay if it's leaning a little bit, that's fine. Maybe the picture was taken from an angle. I'm just going to make a very skinny strip. I'm going to make a very skinny stick. And then we will expand it outwards. I think this is leaning a little bit, so I'm going to also kind of go up this way. So, how was everyone's weekends? Did anyone do anything fun or exciting for the weekend? What did I do this weekend? Oh, I had paella made by a Spanish person, so that was very exciting. What else did I do? I can't even remember what I did yesterday. Oh, that's what I had, a board game night too yesterday. Okay, thank you for reminding me. I was going crazy. Yeah, what board games did you play? I actually love board games. Yeah, one of the things I miss about Canada is going to the board game cafes, because those were getting popular. I actually wanted to open one of my own for a while, but then COVID happened, so I figured I didn't want to open a restaurant and or cafe anymore. Okay, I think this is going to be the thickness. Let's go with that. So now we have to be a bit more careful. I know I have to pay a bit more attention. I feel like this, I don't have a very good little brush. That one's smaller, but I think it's too little. Oh, Raiders of the North Sea. I've heard of that one, but I've never played it. What is your favorite, or your favorite board games, plural? I don't even know what mine would be. For people who don't play board games, they might judge me, but one of my favorite board games is one called Secret Hitler. It's just fun. Two final tests. What are you in university or high school, and what are you studying for? And yeah, I have very little board games here. I have a lot back in Canada. Wider than I wanted. But yeah, I own a lot of board games, but they're not here. But we have friends who have a whole wall of board games, so we just go over to their house and they just pick us out whatever. And we're like, yeah, cool, whatever you guys want to play. Ooh, a Dune board game would be really good. Ooh, accounting. My dad actually just retired from his job as an accountant, so you can take his place in the world. he worked at the same job for over 30 years and he loved it. I never understood how he could go to the same accounting job every day for 30 years and love it, but he did, so I'm not gonna rain on his parade. Oh no! That cloud was still wet and I got white on the board. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna try. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Panic, everyone, panic. Okay. We're gonna try a little tricky trick. Okay, because hopefully the paint below it is dry, hopefully we can kind of mop up this white paint with some water. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, nice and gentle. And then we just get rid of the white paint. I've done this many, many times in my paintings because I do this a lot. See, the trick is you want just enough water to dissolve the top fresh layer that you just mistakenly put there. But you don't want enough water that it dissolves the base layer underneath. Oh. Oh, close, close, close. Okay. Yeah, accountings do like consistency. Oh, and chess. My roommate actually just bought a really, really nice wooden chessboard. It was pretty expensive apparently, but it's huge and the pieces are like hand carved out of wood and it's very fancy. And I hadn't played for a very long time, so I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, it was still good. Okay, I think we did a good job here. So we're back to having just a happy little cloud without any little smudgy smudges. Okay, so look at that. Wow. This has been learning how to paint with Maple. Oh gosh. Oh. I remember playing Jack the Ripper. That was so long ago. I think that was at a board game cafe. Okay, now I can't put my hand on here, so I don't know how I'm gonna stay steady. Okay, I can stay on the pink part. Now I need all my concentration for this, because black is the hardest color to mess up with. Oh, I should tell you guys I have a 15-minute deadline, so if I haven't finished in 15 minutes, I'm gonna wrap it up. But I should be most of the way done by then, hopefully. I don't know, and if not, I'll post a picture when I'm done. Oh, there's a kind of loud car. I'm actually kind of happy there haven't been many loud cars today, because obviously normally I edit them out, but yeah, today there actually haven't been many loud cars, so I'm happy because I can't edit them out, obviously. Oh, I do have a knife, but here I can make some scrapey noises because it should be dry enough now. I was actually thinking about this earlier, but sorry, I'm blurring that. Yeah, I do use that sometimes, but I have no idea how to. Actually, I don't think you can beat the devil out of this one. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I will do just for you guys, because I care about you so much. I'm gonna try beating the devil out of a dry brush, because that won't mess it up. But what can I beat it off of? Another brush? Oh, also I have this weird thing. Oh wait, I don't know if this will. It's just like a little circle, which I don't know what this is for. Sometimes I make dots with it. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be for. Ooh, maybe I could use this in a medical role play, like oh my gosh, what's the not reflexes, but if stuff is pointy or not pointy. That test, but yeah, poke. Okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Found a new tool. Okay, anyways, back to what I was doing. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but okay, that's the Bob Ross beating the hell out of it sound. Or, sorry, beat the devil out of it. I'm not allowed to swear on a Bob Ross inspired thing. Okay. I'm gonna paint the other side, so I'm gonna flip this upside down for a second, because it's easier for me to paint right to left. Oh, this kind of looks kind of nice upside down. Okay, but you guys vote if you liked the beat the devil out of it sound or the paint scrapey sound better, and I'll finish the video with one of those. So I don't know if this should be wider at the bottom than at the top, but I feel like it should be. That's what my heart's telling me, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you like them both? Maybe I can do them both then as a special treat. Oh, I made that part very chunky. That's okay. Oh, my dad played solitaire. Okay, I'm gonna describe to you my dad, because he, on paper, sounds like the most boring person, but I swear he's super interesting and super kind and lovely. But so he's an accountant. He worked the same job for 30 years. He's retired now. His favorite game is solitaire, spider solitaire on the computer. He is the president of our county's stamp collecting society. He actually ran the Canada-wide stamp show a few years ago. I don't know what year. Well, maybe I shouldn't tell you guys what year, even if I remembered. So you can't look up my dad. But yeah, so he loves solitaire. He loves collecting stamps, and he's an accountant. And yeah, on paper he sounds like the most boring guy, but he's so interesting to talk to. And I always make fun of him for that. I always tell him he should pick more interesting hobbies. I mean, he also loves camping, so that's like the main thing we do together, because my brother doesn't like camping, but me and my dad will go camping all the time together. That's our father-daughter activity, I guess. Oh, I keep making this wider than I want, and then I have to keep making it wider. Okay, this is gonna be a chunky base. Oh, Oh yeah, I used to love Minesweeper. Oh no, oh that was much chunkier than I meant it to be. Okay, I might try to erase that bit. I don't know how I feel about that stuff. Okay, how do I feel about this? Okay, I'm gonna go over this before. Yeah, my dad is a super lovely person. Like, he does have more interesting things about him, I swear. He lived in Bangladesh for 2 years with my mom, as missionaries, like 30 years ago, so back before being a missionary was cool. What else? I mean, he loves camping. He was a scout leader when he was younger. So he is a very interesting person in real life, I swear. I had Oregon Trail. Oh gosh, I haven't played it for a very long time. Is it dysentery you would always die of? I think so. Yeah, I think it's dysentery. I'm not ending the stream on a sad note because this has a happy ending, but I did actually have a pretty hard week this week, because my dad had, he wasn't feeling well, and he had a, what's it called when they put a camera in your veins, like a not angioplasty. Okay, the thing where they put a camera in your veins to check for something, because he really wasn't feeling well, and they ended up finding a huge blood clot, like 95% obstructed, so of a major artery, and so he could have actually, maybe died, like last week, but they were able to clear it completely and put in a stint, and the doctor says he's fine now. Obviously we're still a little bit worried, but yeah, he just has to be on blood thinners for 6 months to a year, and then he should be all good. I mean, he's all good now, but he does need to be on the blood thinners until the stint gets completely taken. But yeah, so he's fine now, but yeah, I had a hard week, I guess, obviously, since, your dad being sick is never a good thing, but he's much happier now. Oh, you live in Bangladesh. That's really cool. My brother was actually born in Bangladesh, like when my parents were missionaries. So he's my biological brother. He's not ethnically Bengali, but yeah, he's from Bangladesh. Okay, I have 3 minutes, so I'm gonna finish. Sorry, I keep hitting the table with this chair. Okay, I'm gonna finish this pole a little bit. Okay, so I want it to go to an angle. And the only thing I won't do is the strings with the birds. So I'm really sorry there's no happy little birds today, but I'll send you guys a picture once it's done. Okay, let's be like that. Do I want it to be wider? Oh, I need more paint. Yeah, according to their stories, it was especially exotic, like 30 years ago. Because if you think about 30 years ago, there weren't really, any white-skinned people going to visit Bangladesh, and they worked in a lot of remote villages, and so they would have people coming up to them all the time, not even asking but just touching them, because they had never even seen a person with white skin before, which obviously sounds very different to how the world is today, because you know, we have the internet now, and I feel like most people have at least seen pictures. But yeah, they said it was very different from how they imagine it is today. Oh, we're in Africa. My dad also did a trip to Cameroon. That one was by himself. He said his favorite thing about Africa was the night sky, because there were no lights there. So once the sun went down, it was just like beautiful, beautiful lights from the stars, not from the city. Okay, now we need these little square things that pop up. I need 3 of them. Okay, that's our happy little tree and or dead telephone pole. Where's my little scrapey thing? I'll start with the scrapey thing. White people walking around a mall. It's like just Americans going to the Gap and doing some, yeah, like throwing a penny in a wishing fountain. I actually really enjoy that. But yeah, I'll still be here for a couple more minutes, just to see you guys off. But thank you all for coming. Feel free to, if you have any last questions or any comments or anything, like I said, I'll be here for a couple minutes. I don't exactly know how to finish this live stream, so I might be fumbling around with the buttons for a couple of seconds, but yeah, thanks so much for joining me tonight, guys. I'll do some scraping without talking for a second. Yeah, the solitary pole does look kind of cool. I'm glad I went with thinner at the top. I think it looks better. Okay, and let's go for some tapping. Oh, I don't have it on left and right. 1 second. That one. Gotta beat the devil out of it. Okay, so yeah, like I said, since there's not too much to finish, yeah, I'll finish this maybe tomorrow, and then I'll post a picture once I'm done. But yeah, thank you so much for joining today. It was really nice to hang out with you guys, and also thank you to anyone who's watching this after the fact. Thank you for joining in as well. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Now let's see if I can finish out. How do I finish this? Oh no, I clicked on another button. Oh guys, I'm already messing this up. Oh.